What's up, YouTube? Dealing today, here to talk about the new game mode Warzone Firefight. It's in beta phase right now. It's only gonna last until like this weekend, like the end of I think Sunday night or Monday night or something like that. It's a really good game mode. Definitely go check it out if you, especially if you like to rack up on rec points, because this is a really interesting game mode. It's 8 players. You go around taking out AI. It's fantastic. It gets harder and harder as the rounds progress. There's only 5 rounds. I kind of wish there was more, in a sense, but at the same time, like, these games, they like last around 15 to 20 minutes, so it does take up a good amount of your time. And I do understand that they probably don't want you staying there for too long, so you don't get bored, or you maybe, it just feels like it's too long in the lobby. You get a good amount of rec points as well. I like how they switch up the objectives. Sometimes you're fighting against groups of Phaetons, groups where you only take out hunters, or you only take out grunts. You know, jackals, you defend a certain area, and all your recs are available to you. You know, of course, you gotta move up in the levels to get to those recs, but it's cool. I think this does make you waste a little bit more of your rec weapons than you usually do, which is, I guess, fine, especially if you're a guy that likes to play these type of game modes where you're fighting off against waves of AI. That's really cool. I like it. I like how they added a new rec pack, which is the mythic pack, which is 80,000 rec points. That's a lot of points, man. That's insane. But it's $10 if you don't want to grind for the rec points. It's gonna be kind of hard for me to get to that mythic rec pack, because I have a tendency, every time I get to like 10,000 rec points, I automatically just want to buy a gold pack immediately. That's just how I feel, but you guys may feel it differently. I mean, I could probably try grinding out, see what it's like getting that 80,000 rec points. Man, that's insane. You have to play a good amount of, like, maybe good 20 to 25 games, maybe even more, maybe like up to 30 to 40 games to get 80,000 rec points, depending on how good you do in the lobby of Warzone. Because, like I said, it takes a while to grind up. I'm liking Firefight so far. We can only play on one map, which kind of sucks, but I'm really interested to know what the other maps are going to play like once this game mode drops. Probably sometime early summer or mid-summer, maybe like the end of May or early June. I'm really looking forward to all the different types of bosses they cooked up. The mythic boss fights definitely are tough, especially when it's like the Woman Eternal version. The Hunter Elders, they're actually not that bad. You just gotta take them out with like tanks and rocket launchers and you're good to go. That's pretty much how I see it. But yeah, this is definitely a game mode you want to play with your friends. It's important to have good communications to know like who's got what heavy weapons or what type of vehicles to help take down certain bosses that are coming up in the rounds, which is really nice. And like I said, yeah, this game mode does last for a good minute. It's like around 15-20 minutes depending on how fast you guys complete the objectives. And then I think a few of the C343 said the faster you win, the more rec points you get. Like, it does get tough. Like, the enemies do not play around. There's so many, and it's on the battlefield. Like, Promethean Knights are really tough. Everything about it. This game mode, it can be challenging, but not too challenging to the extreme. Like, it's not like, oh my god, like this is stressful as hell. But there are some moments where it's like, okay, now we really need to coordinate all our firepower on this boss. That's how it is sometimes, because I really do want, it definitely is a great way to get a good amount of rec in this game mode. So let me just in the comment section down below, are you guys enjoying Firefight? For those who are playing the beta right now, are you guys something this is not your cup of tea? I can understand some people really don't care about fighting against AI, because AI, it doesn't really matter. It's not like you're fighting against real people, right, with actual skill. But this is actually going to be quite a challenge if you're not coordinating properly. But I guess if you want to, I think this is also a great way to rack up on rec points, especially if you're slacking. It's definitely easy win, because imagine just having those cards that help boost your rec points. That can be pretty useful when playing Firefight. So I'm looking forward to the future of Firefight and Halo 5 Guardians, especially when we're getting new maps for free. And like, I'm loving what 343 is doing. This is probably the best multiplayer experience I had in a Halo game since Halo 3. Like, it's just fantastic. Like, free DLC, free updates, everything, the weapons. I mean, they're not forcing us to buy rec packs, but obviously some people are still tempted to do so. So this is really cool. I'm liking the Firefight. It's definitely different. I don't know if they're going to change it at all in the near future. I mean, they could. That's why it's a beta. It's a beta phase. I would like more rounds, but at the same time, I can understand why they don't. Because I mean, you don't want to waste all your time in Firefight, right? Because I mean, these rounds last 15 to 20 minutes, which is pretty good, pretty long. I know some of y'all got lives. You can't be staying on Halo all day, so I understand why these rounds aren't too long. So I like it. It's a really good game mode. All the different objectives are coming, all the different types of boss fights we have to encounter in Firefight. It's great. Like I said, not much problems with it at all. I do like how I can use all my wrecks in the battlefield. It's pretty cool. So let me just in the comment section down below about Warzone Firefight. You liking it so far? Are you looking forward to what FIFA 3 has in store for the future of this game mode? Like, subscribe, more content on Halo 5 Guardians and other games in general on the MLX. I'll see you in the future.